Imagine waking up one morning to discover that the language you speak, the language of your home, your heart, and your people will no longer be allowed in your schools. Alphonse Daudet's short story, The Last Lesson, takes us to Alsace during the Franco Prussian War and shows how patriotism, language, and regret collide in a single unforgettable day. Alphonse Daudet was a French novelist and short story writer who lived in the 19th century. His writing often explores human emotion, the consequences of war, social and cultural themes. The Last Lesson is widely thought because it combines historical reality with deep emotional resonance, reminding readers of the power of language and identity. Let's begin with our story. The story is narrated by a young boy named Franz. Franz lives in Alsace, a region under the shadow of the Franco-Prussian War 1870. Normally late and inattentive at school, Franz is unaware that today will be unlike any other day in his life. The ordinary world of school, books and lessons is about to be transformed by history and patriotism. Franz wakes late, fearing a scolding from his teacher M. Hamel, especially because he has not studied his participles. On his way, he notices a crowd around the town bulletin board, the source of bad news for 2 years. The atmosphere is strange, the streets are quiet, the school seems different, and Franz feels a subtle tension that something important is happening. When Franz enters the classroom, the usual hustle and bustle is gone. M. Hamel wears his best Sunday clothes, a green coat and silk cap, reserved for special occasions. The backbenches, usually empty, are filled with elders like old Hauser and the former mayor, all looking serious and somber. Franz senses that today is no ordinary school day. The shocking announcement. M. Hamel mounts his chair and delivers the shocking news. An order has come from Berlin. From now on, only German will be taught in the schools of Alsace and Lorraine. This will be the last French lesson. Suddenly, Franz sees his books differently. The lessons he once found boring are now precious. He regrets all the time he wasted chasing birds' eggs or sliding on the Saar River instead of studying. M. Hamel does not scold Franz. He laments that the people of Alsace always put off learning till tomorrow. M. Hamel speaks with emotion about French language. He calls it the most beautiful, clearest and logical language in the world. He explains that language is the key to the prison for an enslaved people. Through M. Hamel's words, Daudet shows that language is more than a tool, it is identity, freedom and pride. As the church clock strikes 12 and the Prussian trumpets sound, M. Hamel becomes choked with emotion. He turns to the blackboard and writes with all his strength, Vive la France! Long live France! The gesture symbolizes love, patriotism and loss. Students, let us look at the themes of this lesson. First, patriotism. Love for one's country is shown through language, education and respect. Second, importance of language. Language represents culture, identity and freedom. Losing it is losing a part of oneself. Third, regret of procrastination. Franz realizes he should have studied harder. The story warns against putting off learning and appreciating what is important. Fourth, symbols. M. Hamel's Sunday clothes, respect and tribute to the language. The bulletin board, the harsh reality of occupation. Pigeons, innocent life affected by oppression. I shall conclude here, children. The last lesson is a powerful reminder to value education, to respect one's language and culture, to seize the moment and not postpone what matters. France learns this lesson too late, but the story ensures the reader never forgets it. Ask yourself, do we appreciate the tools we have today, like language, culture, and knowledge? If you found this lesson meaningful, like, share, and subscribe for more literature lessons, because sometimes a single day, a single lesson can change a life forever.